Sure glad I married a man who pulls over for people and changes their tire, even when he's got stuff to do. Those are the good ones.
This is an example of a woman that genuinely appreciates what her man brings to the table.
Come on, Emily. You endorsed this video. And I'm not going to do you like that because I only clipped out the certain parts of the video. But that first part is what I heard. And you was all over it of like, this is what men want. No, I don't think men want this. Women want this. But I'm going to clear this up so that you can understand if you see this video. Welcome, my friends. My name is Antoine Phoenix, and this is my RP experience. You noticed I had to change my starting music because I was starting to get the copyright thing. And that song that I was using fit my content perfectly. But this one is pretty good too. You could put something down in the comments to let me know. Anyway, give me a like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you know when I have a whole new video up. Today's video is going to be about simp culture. Okay. And this is going to be another example of why men start calling other men simps. And basically, what a simp is, which it can be a male or female, but usually it is men because most men are trying to get attention of women. But they will go over and beyond and do things for women with no reciprocation. They will not give anything back to that man. And no, it doesn't have to be you women spreading your legs or something. How about making him a lunch, making him a sandwich, getting him a drink, doing something? And especially say thank you. I know it used to burn me up when I would open up, and only certain cultures of women do this. Like I open up the door for a woman because I was raised to have manners, and I open up the door for her, and she doesn't even say thank you. Like what the, it makes me want to rewind time and not open up that door because you can at least say thank you. When you can't even say thank you, I'm like, damn. And see, and that's where that entitlement and unappreciation thing come into play. Now, all my girlfriends and women of my past have all showed me appreciation in the beginning. But once they got used to me, and I can only blame this on myself, going over and beyond to show that woman I care, I love her. And do not make the woman the center of your life because she does not want to be there. Not subconsciously. Uh she'll think of herself as the queen, but once you put her there, for one, you become unfocused and not pursuing your own goals. And she becomes entitled, moves the goalposts of like, well, I'm not happy. I need more things for you to do. And she start becoming unappreciative. And a lot of women start doing that when they have a good man. That's why, in a way, though, it makes me often wonder if women should have a bad dude. What I mean by that is because bad dudes, Chaz and Tyrones, the men that they want to really be with, or any individual that they want to be with. I watch my ex-wife go over and beyond for this woman, for this person. They gave her minimum effort. Minimum. She might just send her a message, not really even talk to her, but she went over and beyond for that person. And I noticed that's when women are all lovey-dovey and all for their dude when they are going over and beyond. Now, me, I'm a reciprocal person. So if a person's doing like, okay, I understand a lot of people is not like me. But if a person is being good to me and doing things for me, there will be a part of me be like, wow, I got it good right now. I can finally relax and just soak in what the person is giving to me. But then is a part of me that will be like, okay, it has to be balanced. And I'm an acts of service type of person naturally, not trying to be that. So I will want to do things back um to show that I love her. It may not be exact type of thing, but it will be like gifts, it will be like sharing time, it will be like talking to the woman. But I notice a lot of times when women have a man that's going over and beyond for them. And I always say, as a dude, do not go over and beyond for them, and you barely know them. Because I mean, what the fuck are you doing? That is simp behavior right there. I know you want the woman to like you, and I know why men will do that because they don't want the woman to get away. They want, well, guys that think like that, because I used to think like that, that you want to show and prove that you are serious about her, so you will start laying it on the line and not and barely know the woman. Meanwhile, she'll think maybe you're trying to buy her love and you are trying too hard or something like that. And whereas there are simp guys that do that just because of the fact that they want, or either dudes that fake that want to get into a woman's pants, there are men, because I am one, just because I don't want certain things done to me, or I want a woman to do that to me. So I will do what I want her to do. But it doesn't always play out like that. So if you know she's not reciprocating, you pull back. I got a little bit off case, but I wanted to bang that point home. Anyway, I'm going to play Emily's full video. But with that first part right there that turned me off. Turned me off. And that's not taking the video out of context because that woman kind of kept the same energy. Now, Emily, you fucked up right here because I don't know, well, you are a woman, so you kind of went with the flow with this, but because you did not at least point out or condemn that first part of what that woman said, I'm like, okay, I have to think that you think like this. So let me let me give you the benefit and play your full video.
Sure glad I married a man who pulls over for people and changes their tire, even when he's got stuff to do. I'm telling you right now, when you choose a man to marry, there's two very small but important things to keep in mind. One, make sure you marry a man who has a tangible blue-collar skill. He does not have to be a blue-collar man. He doesn't have to work in a blue-collar industry, but he needs to be able to do something tangible with his hands and his mind. It could be digging ditches, it could be building fences, it could be working on cars, or it could be fixing dishwashers. But make sure you marry a man who can do something with his hands and his mind in conjunction with each other. And marry a man who stops and changes tires on the side of the road. Because those are the good ones. Those are the good ones.
This is an example of a woman that genuinely appreciates what her man brings to the table, which is the biggest thing that men want. Because men are going to have different skills, and I get her point that she wants a man that can use his hands. So she found a man that does that, and she appreciates the heck out of it. And I bet you anything, this motivates her man to use his hands in all different ways.
Okay. So looking at the full video, it doesn't look that bad. The woman just wants a man to be handy around the house, to be able to do things. That I agree with. Uh that she seems to appreciate it. Emily pointed that out. And of course, though, she also looked at it as a man being good with other stuff with her hands. With that, Emily, you are totally correct. But I cannot ignore that first part right there. That would be the same as a man saying, like, hey, pick yourself a woman that will drop everything to get you a sandwich, to um, get you something out the fridge, to get you something that you need. Even though she's doing something, let her bend over backwards for you and stuff. Yes, I appreciate it. And when you see her displaying that with other people being a kind person, that right there is good. But it's that thing of wanting a person to just, I don't know, I can't sugarcoat this. To like basically drop everything that they are doing, drop down and kiss your ass or kiss somebody else's ass or something. That's something too. Like as the man, look, I'm one of those people that will, and I used to have to curve that back, that would go out and help people. Like I've seen people pushing a car or something, and maybe I'm going to the store and like, you know what? I'll help the person push the car. But that's only because what I'm doing is not so important. But what if I'm going to work? Psh, hey, I'm sorry, buddy. I got to get to where I got to get to. What if my wife is having labor or something? What if I got to get to school for my kid or something like that? I know she did not say that, but just the fact of not uh, the fact of just saying that at all tells me that she wants a man. I'm talking about the woman that was talking in the video. Wants a man to drop everything and help the person out. And me being that simpest dude that used to do that shit for some of the women in my life. What did that get me?
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Exactly what he said. Now, does that mean that when you do something for somebody that they owe you something? No. But I find for me, when there is let's say I come across a homeless person or a person asking me for a couple of dollars or a person that needs help pushing a car and I don't have something important to do and I have the extra money to give to them, then yes, I'll go ahead and do it and I will expect nothing in return. However, what if this turns into a day 2, a day 3, a day 4, day 5? I don't mind being nice in one-offs, but I notice whenever, and I've always did it to myself, when I'm doing something continually over time. I mean, it's fun at first because I'm a giving type of person, but once I notice my giving is getting like so up there, and they're getting so comfortable that they don't even say thank you or give me recognition. They can't do those small things right there, or either they're not doing little small things for me back. And this is really for like friends, family, associates. When I notice that imbalance right there, I pull back and stop doing stuff. Okay. Uh, my, me and my ex-wife is cool right now only because she reciprocates kind actions back to me. Once she stopped doing that, I'm definitely stopped doing any little nice thing that I am doing right now because I am not going to be used. Because that's the thing about a lot of women, even accidentally, they will use you if you let them. And they'll just say, like, well, I didn't ask you to do this. And that is true. but you didn't really stop the person from making a fool of themselves neither. So that is why I move a lot differently now than what I used to do, because I notice I will start building resentment because I'm doing something and I'm not getting nothing out of it. So with what that woman was saying right there, she wants a man to drop everything and to help her out and do something for her. Will she do the same thing for her man? This is always something too, that when women are saying things that what a man should do and stuff like that, what the fuck are y'all doing? Do y'all do anything for your man? Now, some of you will say stuff. I don't see how you didn't catch that, Emily. So when women are saying things like that, I have to be like, oh, hell no. And I have the perfect clip to sum this up before I end this video of how I do not ever want to feel again because I've been that dumb dude.
How'd it take me this long to realize how selfish you are? It's crazy.
This right here is definitely some of the women that were in my life. They were never really there when I needed them. Now, I can't say that with my ex wife because she had held me down, but in some ways, she was nowhere to be found. And that goes for other women too. I do think a lot of you are selfish by nature in that way. You will put a high stamp on the little things that you have done for like a dude or something, or anybody that's in your life. Or either I know it's with a lot of women, you do the most for people that don't do much for you. That's why I say the only way you can kind of know if a woman love you or at least care about you is when she putting skin in the game and when she's doing reciprocal things for you. And it doesn't matter how long, because I've got in this trap. And this is the thing that I have to remember if I ever get in a serious relationship again. Once she stops doing what she was doing in the beginning of like maybe treating me, or maybe, and it's not about the dollar amount. And even if she is buying stuff, but she has to be doing something for me. She has to be doing something to show that she loves me and not telling me she loves me 24/7 like a person that would tell me like I love you so much. I love you. 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 Love is an action, not just a word. Anybody can say that they love you. Are they showing that they love you? If I was to compare when somebody's constantly saying that they love you with their action, I'm pretty sure their word is leagues ahead of what they are doing. So that's the thing for men right there. Be careful when women are just saying that they love you, especially if they just saying they love you and they lay on their back for a while. Meow, meow. and give you the cat. But they're not doing anything else. They're not giving you a drink. They're not noticing when you are stressed about something. They're not asking how your day is. They're not doing little things right there. Once she's not doing that, kick her ass to the curb. Hopefully you don't have kids, because then you have to rethink it, as I say, because men have more to lose. But early in the game, she's going to show you this shit unless if she's putting on a real Oscar performance. So, anyway, that's it, because I have to get ready to go to my other job right now. Give me a like, a subscribe. Thank you very much for being here. Have a good day. Men, do treat your women good, but only if she's acting good to you. I'll say the same thing for women, but most of the time when you are with a good dude or a decent dude, he is being good to you, but it's boring you is boring the life out of you. So you gotta be good to him. That way you will feel better about yourself. You cannot, I guess it's a self-conscious thing. You cannot just be taking something from somebody, then saying you are not a loser, I'm not a user, because deep down you know the truth that you are using a person, and then you feel bad about yourself and you want them to overcompensate to make you feel better. No, you got to do something for them. So, good day, sir and madam.
What is wrong with you going out there, find a regular 9-to-5 person? You can function underneath that, because I'm always saying the women say, oh, we ain't got enough money. Work with what the man's got. You can make a man your alpha. Everybody wants to go and find these top earning money. Find a 9-to-5, work regular, save your money, learn to cook and not have takeouts, and then save your money as they did before.
Then you should direct this to the men that feel upset because they're not like
the man.
No,
Why?
she's completely right. I'll tell you this. There's not a girl on this panel or on the planet today who couldn't walk outside and find a man who's going to be nice to her, loyal to her, and make her his queen. Women don't want that. So they'll sit there and go, no, I want Chris Brown. And then they'll go try to get Chris Brown. Then Chris Brown will cheat. And they'll be like, I can't believe you cheated. I am devastated. Well, what the fuck do you think's going to happen?